Chapter 3: Algorithm and Flowchart. In your daily life, you perform several tasks by carrying out certain steps to get a desired result. Let's understand this with the help of the following example. Every morning, your mother gives you a glass of fruit juice. To get a glass of orange juice, get the oranges which are enough to get a glass full juice. Peel the oranges. Cut the oranges in small pieces. Get the juicer ready. Place each piece in the juicer and extract the juice in a glass. Add ice cubes. Similarly, a computer is used to solve a problem through a step-by-step procedure. A computer is a machine that solves the problems according to the instructions given to it. A set of instructions written in a computer language is called a program. There are many programming languages like Logo and QBasic that are used to make the programs. In a program, we use an algorithm, step-by-step procedure to solve a specific problem. Let's learn about algorithm. Algorithm. An algorithm is a sequence of steps to solve a problem. In other words, it is a set of instructions to perform a specific task or solve a problem. Advantages of algorithm. It is a step-by-step representation of a solution to a given problem, which is very easy to understand. It's easy to first develop an algorithm and then convert it into a flowchart and then into a computer program. It is independent of a programming language. It is easy to debug as every step has its own logical sequence. Example 1. To calculate the sum of three numbers, start, input three numbers x, y, and z. Calculate the sum of three numbers x plus y plus z. Print the sum. Stop. Example 2. To find the greater of two numbers, start, input two numbers x and y, compare x and y. If both are equal, go to step 5, else go to step 4. Compare if x is greater, go to step 6, else go to step 7. Print both are equal and go to step 8. Print x is greater and go to step 8. Print y is greater and go to step 8. Stop. Flowchart. A flowchart is a graphical representation of steps of an algorithm. It is a set of different types of boxes and symbols that are connected with arrows and flow lines. Different types of boxes and symbols in a flowchart are start or stop box. An oval represents the start or end point. Input-output box. A parallelogram represents input or output. Process box. A rectangle represents a process. Flow lines. The flow lines determine the flow through the chart. That is, they show the direction in which the program moves. Decision box. A decision or diamond box checks any condition in the program. Connector. It connects one part of flowchart to another. Advantages of flowchart. The advantages of flowcharts are: flowcharts are a better way of communicating the logic of a solution to a problem. With the help of flowchart, a problem can be analyzed in a more effective way. Program flowcharts serve as a good program documentation. A flowchart helps in debugging process to remove errors. Limitations of flowcharts. Sometimes the program logic is quite complicated. In that case, a flowchart becomes complex and clumsy. If alterations are required, the flowchart may require redrawing completely. Converting an algorithm into a flowchart. Let's have a look on the following examples to convert an algorithm into a flowchart. Note, we're also using the examples used in the algorithm section. Example 1. To convert an algorithm into a flowchart to calculate the sum of three numbers. Algorithm. Start. Input three numbers x, y and z. Calculate the sum of three numbers. Sum is equal to x plus y plus z. Print the sum. Stop. Flowchart. Start. Input three numbers x, y and z. Sum is equal to x plus y plus z. Print sum. Stop. Loop. A loop has a purpose to repeat one or more statements a certain number of times or until a condition is fulfilled. While using a loop, you need a counter. A counter is a variable that is used to count the number of times a procedure is being repeated. Its name could be anything like x, counter, CTR, etc. Example 1. To print the name 10 times. Start. Input a name. Num is equal to 1. Is number less than equal to 10? If yes, print name num is equal to num plus 1 or number is equal to number plus 1. If no, stop.